Hey, how's it going, amazing Forex traders? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my screen, guys. I know it's been a while since I last dropped some contents up here on YouTube. I'm sorry, I've been busy. So this should be Forex Talk episode 3. Yes, guys, I'm dropping episode 4 alongside this video anytime soon. So just stay tuned. Right now, I go by the name Alexander, aka Alex Raphael of the Forex CRUISER'S. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, what I simply do down here is I take my time to break down charts and give you your potential moves of certain pairs, predict future pips, future movements of certain pairs, and and that would enable us make some profits of this industry. Examples are the major boys, which I mostly trade, the Euro, USDs, and the rest, right? Now, from the looks of my screen, this should be gold. So, guys, gold is ready. Like, gold is ready. It's juicy. It's calling me. So, let's dive in. Okay. Like I said, guys, we want the clearest setup, the most obvious setup possible. Anything less, anything more, leave it alone. All right. Now, let's dive in. Gold. First things first, the bigger picture. Take all this out. Bigger picture. Monthly time frame. Guys, gold. Let me show you what gold is doing. Okay. This is a clear double top pattern on gold. This is the neckline. This black line is a neckline. This black guy is a neckline of gold. Okay, let's adjust this guy here. Now the breakout retest. This should be the next level target for gold. I'm expecting gold to bleed to this blue bar, but the overall TP for this double top. Let's check it out. The overall TP for this pattern should be. Hold on, guys. Yes, so overall TP should be this blue bar, the next blue bar, which is 1379.02 region. So if gold takes out this blue bar, we are bleeding to this next bar over here, down here, this guy. Alright. Now, do not be too optimistic while trading Forex or any financial asset, guys. Always find reasons, always find obstacles, always check out on things that won't permit you and your profit to come together. So this is the first trend line, right? The second one should be somewhere about here. Why is this guy acting to me? Hold on. Okay, gold. Okay. Right, I want to draw the perfect trend line. So when gold starts to drop in, please do not be too optimistic to ignore this trend line. Do not, I repeat, do not ignore this trend line whilst gold bleeds to the downside. Alright. Like I say, this is our overall target for gold, but this guy, this trend line might put up a fight. This trend line, this region would put up a fight with gold. Believe me, believe me, this black line 1460.54 would put up a fight against gold and it would make things very, very nasty for us right up. As by the way, now what's gold doing, guys? What is gold? Gold is simply fulfilling technical levels before bleeding to the downside. If I draw my trend line something like this, and you see what gold is doing, I need to make this guy look realistic. Guys, no mistake. So gold is simply fulfilling a break and retest scenario break out of the trend line and retesting the trend line for the final drop. All right, for a final drop anytime soon. So monthly time from telling us sells, double top, sell, double top formation, breakout, retest. The next thing should be some downward movement. So if we start seeing this monthly candlestick printing sells, giving us an inverted hammer, then an evening star forming here, that would be good. Evening star means something like you see a green candlestick, sorry, a red candlestick forming here. I'm just saying what might happen. I'm not the market. I'm just predicting things will happen. I'm going too far. All right, so let's leave it that way. So monthly double top, trend line break and retest scenario. All right, so sells, sells, sells. This is looking at the sell pattern. Although current candlestick is currently bullish, but guys, break and retest scenario in 3D, nothing more, nothing less. Weekly time frame. What is this guy doing? Simply break and retest scenario. Guys, gold is just testing the outside of the trend line. Gold will bleed, guys. Gold will bleed, and anytime soon you will see gold dropping. Gold will drop. This level is turning points. There's a minor key level. There's a minor resistance here, guys. Minor resistance about here. So I think this is what gold is looking out for. Gold is holding this guy. Okay, this yellow bar, the minor resistance. Now we've got how many confluences? Trend line, Fibonacci. Take it from here on area of value, trend line. It's a winning zone, guys. Guys, this guy might drop. Gold might drop. Gold will drop. Guys, gold will drop. Oh. Guys, start finding sell buttons on gold. Just once you get a weekly candle close, like a bearish momentum of weekly candle close, guys, find yourselves, man. Find yourselves the black line 1724.43. TP1, TP2 should be this over. This is a level of retracement, so this will be your TP2. This should be your second level target if gold ideally starts to drop. TP1 the black line, TP2 green line, TP3 the blue bar. Alright, like I said, wait for the weekly candle close, a bearish candle close of this guy. We've got 2 days left. Those 2 days left would be the deciding factor of gold. I think so. Alright, trend line break of retest scenario, same bearish momentum. Daily picture, guys. What for gold to go up? This right here, let me tell this guy, guys, always keep your charts clean. This thing right here, right about this guy right here is the double bottom. So this is what forward gold to go up. And from the looks of it, this yellow bar, this resistance, this minor level has been fighting gold for the longest since June, July, August, September, and down to December, guys. So believe it or not, price remembers and respects history. Okay, this turning point since June down to December has been an issue for gold. Gold has failed to take this guy out ever since it started coming beneath it. So this was gold's mistake to come beneath this resistance. Failed once, now twice, and it's kind of tightened again. So if gold fails to take out this yellow bar, like if gold fails to take out this yellow bar, this whole region, and instead starts printing some bearish momentum, please guys, find your sell buttons to the downside. Okay, do not stress yourself unless you see some bullish momentum. You break out of this yellow bar, break out, retest, like build a base and continuation. but the odds of this happening on my watch are kind of small. Okay, so I'm favoring the downside 70%, the upside 20%, then 10% for ranges. You know, guys, always expect anything from the industry. This is Forex. It's not mine, it's not yours. Okay, gold, sell buttons. Just find the sell buttons, find the sell buttons. Forward charts, nothing, nothing going on. Let's just see something. Trend line in the weeks of the candlesticks. In the weeks of the candlestick. Okay. So guys, if gold ideally wants to drop, I'll need to see a takeout of this trend line. I repeat, if gold wants to drop, I would need to see a takeout of this trend line. We break out a retest, and then we'll find our sell buttons to the downside. I'll be risking very small to make very big. It's not that hard, guys. Risk very small to make very big. Guys, only on bearish confirmations should you click your sells. If you see bullish confirmations, leave your sells alone. If you see bearish confirmations, find your sells. Okay? And yes, watch the dollar index. That's just watch the dollar index. Okay? Gold, in a nutshell, looking for sell buttons. Sell, sell, sell. The bulls ain't present for now. So if gold prints bearish candlestick, tomorrow is FOMC also. Yeah. So if gold should print a forward candlestick, a daily candle close beneath this yellow bar and this trend line, that would be good for us all. Okay. But also expect some manipulations from this level. It's an area of value. So expect some manipulations before an original and a more serious direction from gold. We have broken this guy, he's been breached. Okay, so guys, always expect anything from this industry. But right now, favoring the downside more than any other thing. Okay, on bearish confirmations, we'll sell gold. So I'm done with gold. Next pair should be AUD USD. Okay, AUD USD, aka Aussie dollar, the Aussie dollars. Right. Now, AUD USD, what's this guy doing? What is AUD USD doing, guys? It has printed a morning star candlestick pattern, but we are approaching a major zone. So I strongly doubt this bullish momentum. I doubt. Okay. Now the trend is bearish, very much bearish, but the current candlestick and the previous candlesticks are bullish. That's conflicts. That is conflict in analysis. Conflict. Okay. Price moves from zones to zones. Don't forget that. Weekly, still bullish, and I'm seeing something, a trend that's happening here. Trend line. Okay, AUD USD has broken its own trend line. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. Weekly, looking like a bullish run, a bull run, but I hold this momentum. I don't think so. I think so, guys. This is kind of 50-50 on AUD USD. Although it's looking like we are losing momentum to the upside. Current candlesticks are not printing the bulls I wanted to see. These are strong bull guys, but I'm seeing some doji, some weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks. Like guys, not really serious. So weekly, daily, the monthly is a bearish trend, but currently at the pullback to major zone. Weekly the same thing. The daily should tell me something much more understandable. Let's try. Let's scale out. So AUD USD. Oh, okay. This is a trend line break and retest. Is going up to fill something. Check it out. So AUD is coming to fill this supply order that's around here, somewhere about here. There is a supply order about here, yes. It's coming to fill it anytime soon. Okay, it has already done that. That's nice. Now, from what I can tell on AUD, the dollar is about to go mad, it's about to go up anytime soon, right? All these pairs you see here, just check dollar. First things first. Simple as that. Now, the AUD Aussie dollar, I'm seeing something like a trend line. Okay, it's almost the same thing. How many pip counts is this? How many pip drop is AUD USD? Let's check, guys. Guys, someone I met on Telegram on my channel called me, like he nicknamed me Mr. 1K, Mr. 1K pip. That's like he named me Mr. 1000 pip. Like, guys, how fun is that name? The 1000 pip prediction. Oh, it's kidding me, man. Alright, so AUD USD trend line. Monthly was bullishness on a bearish trend. Weekly, the same thing, pull back to the major zone. Daily, the same thing, but in detailed explanation. And from what I can tell on AUD USD is simply we're approaching major zone, and this guy has formed a nice trend line waiting for counters. Now, I will simply wait on AUD USD. I will do nothing. I'm serious, I will do nothing on AUD USD. I will do nothing till we break this trend line. I repeat, I would sit on my hands on AUD USD till I see a breakout of this trend line, a retest, and then a continuation to the downside. That's where you would see I'll come alive, and I might come out here and update you when that happens. But if it happens so fast, please wait for this trend line breakout. Wait for a trend line break of AUD USD. Breakout of the trend line and retest and a continuation. So if that happens, you find yourselves to the downside anytime you want. No, feel free. Key levels, minor levels, minor resistance, minor levels. This guy's a minor level, so always respect this guy while we trade. So we've got a minor level and a trend line second touch. So whilst AUD USD starts dropping, please, it is likely to respect this yellow bar. So look out for this guy. Look out for this region. 0.66764. Please, to avoid some crazy movements, some crazy weeks, some crazy manipulations, then you'll be like, for us, it's scam. It's not scam. You aren't just smooth in your charts. Okay? Now, AUD simple. I want to see a breakout of this trend line. But as we all know, this is Forex and anything can happen. So always expect worsts, or always expect your analysis playing out. You're lucky, you'll see that. Okay, so if AUD doesn't take out this yellow bar and this trend line, and instead starts printing continuation to the upside, we leave it alone. We'll leave AUD USD alone. Supply is about here, around here. So we might come out and play some manipulations, some downside before dropping. If that happens, once that happens, believe me, believe it or not, I'm somewhere inside this trade. I'm somewhere waiting for this trade to play out. I'm favoring the downside 80%, the upside 20%. Or any range, I don't know, I can't tell. Maybe. Alright, so downwards for now. Okay? Down with AUD USD. Next up should be the Euro USD or GBP USD. Okay, they are really cool, bro. Not really interested in those guys for now. Let me just talk something. Let me just say some things about them. So Euro USD in a nutshell, monthly picture should tell me something. Now let me play touch this guy just some minutes and off. This is a monthly double top on Euro USD. And if you know your patterns very very well, the double top pip points always play out, especially if it happened on a monthly or a bigger, a higher time frame. By that I mean the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. These three guys are the bigger boys, the higher pictures, higher time frames in this industry. So if you want to use a pattern at its peak, always find them at this bigger picture, guys. Alright? I repeat, if you want to trade a pattern, be it double top, double bottom, head and shoulder, or even head and shoulder, and you want to take some huge chunk of cash, please let it be found at the monthly, the weekly, or the daily time frame. Anything below these guys might not work. Okay, the 4 hour is close to, but anything below the 4 hour time frame, you might see some fake outs, manipulations, and some crazy things other than the ideal P punch you're looking for. Okay, so back to Euro USD. Double top formation, necklines with bridge, broken retesting. The peep count of this guy is this black line. Let me do it. Let me just show you something to avoid or to justify everything. The P point for Euro USD is this black line. So Euro USD might come, or Euro USD is meant to come down to this black line after breaking this blue bar, this zone here, right? This is the overall TP for Euro USD. Don't forget that double top formation neckline has been broken, retesting, and dropping anytime. So dollar should tell, dollar will tell. And look at this. So I know price move from zones to zones. Don't forget that, guys. This is a zone, this is a zone, zone, zone. Price came here, closed in the zone, the breakout, retest, we built a base, we dropped, came again, the breakout, retest, the base, we dropped. So now it has come and closed right above this zone. So we are now trading. So guys, we are now trading inside of this zone and this zone. So I know I say that price moves from zones to zones, but please do not use just that concept alone for a reason to click your buttons. You get wrecked. You will get wrecked, and believe me, you don't want to get wrecked. Alright? You don't have damage. So always find reasons to click buttons. Not just one reason, not two. Just find multiple. Like guys, build a case why you want to click your buttons to make things easier for you. This is a trend line, first touch, second touch, and a third touch of a trend line. Euro USD's major trend line. First touch has been made, second has been made, and a third touch which is looking like it's being manipulated, or it's been like this guy is acting crazy. I will chill, I will do nothing. Yeah, I know these scenarios, I know what they can do, I know what it's all about. The third touch, all about third touches. And if I do like something like this, voila. Guys, we're at a fifth golden zone. It bursts. Got a fifth golden zone, trend line third touch, a Willis zone. This is the Willis zone in 3D, right? Now we've got supply. This 1.0795 the supply order. Why am I saying this? Why am I giving this guy out? So just in case Euro USD starts to rally up for some weird price movements, wait for this guy at that level, at that supply order. That's where it should and would respect itself, then come back down. Yeah. So you might see a fake out or some manipulations happening here. Please do not be carried away, do not be deceived. Always confirm your entries and your analysis before clicking buttons. Please. Trendline third touch, second touch, and the first touch has been made. And third touches always does the trick. If not always, at least 90% they do something. Alright? they do something in accordance with the overall trend. Don't forget that. I know why I'm saying all this right here, right now, just to clarify and direct people on my channel, on my Telegram channel, who have been asking me what's Euros doing, up or down, north or south, are we going ahead, are we going up, are we buying or selling? I'll be like, calm down. Right now, listen up. Okay? Listen up. So you might see some weekly projections or some fake outs. Tomorrow is FOMC. So that news might decide what what the US pairs will do anytime soon. Okay? So if I see some bearish momentum to the downside, guys, simply find your sell buttons. Simply find your sell buttons to parity level. That is 1.00000. Okay? If Euro USD you start printing bearish movement, bearish signs, please find yourselves to 1.0000. That's the parity level. So Euro might drop to that level anytime soon. And if the level fails to hold itself, we bleed again, we bleed more to the blue bar beneath it. This is say 1 KP prediction. Let's see. From here to this, it's almost 1K. It's not a 1K yet. Guys, I love 1000p predictions. I don't know why. That's interesting. So if Euro USD gives us a bearish formation, a bearish confirmations, we'll sell Euro USD. Now, how would you get that confirmation? Simply scale down to the lower time frame. Trendline theta, don't forget that. Daily charts, daily picture. Okay, looking really juicy, looking really good. Just dancing around, guys. Don't get carried away with all this noise. The 4 hour time frame, a nice trend happening right about here. Guys, just leave Euro USD alone. Let it dance around. Once it comes back beneath this trend line and this counter trend line, the ascending trend line, this immediate one here, horses beneath all of them. You hold your horses like you just bend your feet, then beneath the blue bar. Oh my god, that would be the sweetest entry ever. Hop in, you hold this level, breakout, retest, hold this level. Okay, simple as that, guys. Forex is easy, it's not hard. Anyone telling you that this place is very hard, you lose money here, you will lose, you get stop loss, you get wrecked, you cry, you go broke. Guys, that's a lie. That is actually a fair lie at the end, but the beginning is the truth. But guys, there are things you have to learn, there are things you have to do, sacrifice that will this bad side, suppress this bad side for a short period of time, and then give you the good side for a long period of time. I repeat, you have to learn some things, guys. Learn concepts. Okay, to make things short or to cut words short for everyone, I've put together a course, a program which I call the FXC course, the Forex Cruisers course, whereby I teach, preach, and educate you all or interested people on how to trade the Forex markets or any financial assets you can find yourselves in. Alright? So my entries, the exit, the zone drawing, trend lines, patterns, everything you need to know about Forex, I've put them together in a course. So if you want to grab the course, kindly send me a DM on Telegram or Instagram. I'll reply you and put you through. I will drop my links in the description below. Okay? Now back to the charts. Euro USD in a nutshell, looking at the bulls and the bears happening anytime soon. So trendline third touch. That's just it. Find yourselves on bearish confirmations alone. If you see bullish momentum on Euro USD, please ignore, run till we get a bearish momentum, then we can trade Alright, so just sit on your hands and do nothing, and instead focus on gold. This is my bias on Euro USD. I need to see a break of this trend line, a break of this ascending trend line, and would call it a signal for us traders. Alright, and make this guy look so fit, so thin. This should do. So, looking for a breakout to the downside. Just break this level, break this trend line, break this trend line. I'm looking at you. I know you will drop. Euro USD, you will drop. Just break this trend line, confirm this trend line, this counter trend line, and enter this trade to the downside. I'll have more confidence on this Euro USD break if and after we've closed beneath this low bar, this major resistance. That would be the most sweetest, and yeah, very juicy. Alright, looking at your starting right now. The GBP USD, almost the same scenario with AUD and Euro USD. What can I tell from these guys? Major zone region, trend line, first touch, second touch as a third touch, major zone region. I do something like this, swing high to swing low. So we are inside a 50, we are inside a golden zone Fibonacci on a higher time frame. If I do it like this or like this, it's still the same thing. Okay. Now GBP USD. Oh, guys, I just want all these pairs to drop. That's just it. They're giving me sell signs, but I need strong confirmation. Wow, the previous month was bullish. The last 2 months were bullish. Interesting. Interesting for GBP USD. Let's move some zones to zones. The next zone should be this place, but I'm strongly not advising us for a major. I don't think we'll go up here. Now, dollar needs to be sensitive to know what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is the next zone, but I doubt. I want this guy to just break this trend line and start coming back down. And once that happens, I'll come back to GBP USD. This might also form an ABCD fig pattern. A, B, C. So this whole region, now is a deciding factor, a deciding place for GBP USD. If GBP USD breaks this blue bar, the major zone, and this trend line breaks all these things and start coming down, starts printing downward movements, I will simply scale down to lower time frames, lower chart, and find my entries to the downside. First level target would be this black line. That's 1.13329 TP1. TP2 would be the blue bar if indeed we break TP1. Okay, so GBP USD, nothing going much, nothing really going on. And this guy, the chart is still bullish. I don't like this trend. Right, I don't like this trend. Okay, so the 0.618 lined up with the supply order I mapped out earlier. So GBP USD comes here, this supply order is there. So GBP USD is looking for that supply that might push it. FOMC is nearby, so things might happen to USD pairs anytime soon. Looking for a break to the downside, like a break to the downside, a break out of these guys. I'm looking for that move, that final move, or leave it alone. If you close above this blue one, start printing, start building a base. If this guy starts building a base up here, or simply do nothing. We're on a bullish trend after all, so don't be surprised. Okay, done with USD. Which other pairs on my list? Which other pairs on my list? Just need to find confirmation. Then we'll sell USD. We are starting. Alright, little by little, break down these charts. Break down these charts. Now, my favorite of all indices. Let's go. So this is your starting in a nutshell. Turning points, the blue bars are turning points of the market. Okay. We've been bullish, we've been on the bullish trend for the past couple of months. 2 months from this view. October, November, all in blues. And December is currently printing bullish, but the bearish, like it's not yet red, like it's not yet done with candlestick. We've got 16 days left. 16 days left to call it a month. So from what I can tell, on the bullish trend, but I strongly doubt we'll continue the bullish trend. Let me show you reasons why. Weekly time frame. Okay, you see this guy over here? Hold on, let me do something. Let me check something else. Okay, not close. So we've got a descending trend line which has been taken out. On a bullish trend, quite alright. That's nice. The bullish trend, broken first touch, second, third touch and broken. The fourth touch, you see guys, I always rely on the third touches. The first was ignored and broken. Guys, I strongly advise to just leave the third touch alone. Leave the first touch alone. This is a breakout of the trend line, and from the looks of this guy, the looks of this region, the demand here, so price might drop again to fulfill a break and retest scenario, and might even drop more. Alright, it might drop more. It depends. Might drop more. Let's just confirm it. Okay, so you are starting this resistance, this yellow. Okay, let me take this out. Observe these turning points. Price got some rejections here, here, September 2021. This was last year. Here again, just having some issues on this same region. And price always respect and remembers issues. So always outline it, guys. Always outline those things. Take everything into consideration. Hold on. This guy is smooth. Okay, we are starting. Now, I would say that we will bullish if only you will start to come and close above this yellow bar and start printing bullish momentum. But anything less will signal us to the downside. You are privileged and permitted to buy your start or to go long on the Dow Jones if only your static comes and break this yellow bar and close above it, builds a base and starts pushing upward movements. But if it doesn't, and instead doesn't fake out like what it is right here, this week is fake out, and instead starts printing downward movements and closes beneath this yellow bar again for the for the fourth time, just find yourself to the downside. This area of value, this place, okay, anytime soon. Weekly bullish trend, but you're at a key level, we're at a key level, so price is respecting that level and it might turn up anytime soon. Weekly is looking juicy, daily should tell me a bigger picture, explain things in details for me. Alright, so daily should tell me something much more understandable. This guy has been broken. I'll take him out now. I'll take him out now. Trend line has been broken, so So guys, this is what I'm talking about. The breakout, no retest. So euro, sorry, okay, sorry. So the US 30 would come back down to fulfill all technical levels before doing anything else. It might do more of the downside, but I strongly opposing the upside movements of this guy. If you start to break above this yellow bar, we'll find like we'll be at peace to buy. But if it doesn't, oh god, guys, just keep on sales, man. Keep your sales on your mind. Okay. Now, if I look left, this is an area of value. If I look left, this current retest, turning points here, here, here. Check out this guy. The work here is done. The work here is done, right? So from here should be pretty interesting. Now for the US 30, your starting has to drop to this yellow bar. It must drop to this yellow bar, right? Why is that? So the turning point from February earlier, an issue here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the ninth time in the future, anytime soon. Okay. Now daily, is there any trend line for me here? Is there any trend line for me? Mm-hmm. Broken, broken, tested. Now let's scale down to a 4-hour chart for a clearer picture of these guys. My charts are becoming too occupied. Something will have to do. What will have to do? What you have to do? Alright guys, so this is it for your starting. Trend line has been broken, has been breached. So what can I tell of this guy? I don't know what he's doing now. Is he trying to play out something? I have no idea what he's doing. But if you're ready, you will call me. I know you would call me. I know. Demand is here, demand is here, okay? So your start is meant to drop. As far as you don't close above this yellow bar, forward breakout, forward close. Wow. Guys, you see this 4-hour breakout, forward close, back within the yellow bar, back inside the yellow bar. Oh god, it's crazy, man. So we'll leave it alone, man. You need to see a clear pattern, but your status should drop. Your status should drop anytime soon. Anytime soon. My chart are becoming too messed up. Take it out. So your stats, guys, in a nutshell, are coming to this green line. We're coming down to this green line. That's just it. Need some confirmations down here. Forward 1 hour chart, 1 hour chart. What should I see in the 1 hour chart? 1 hour time frame. What am I looking at for the 1 hour chart? Okay, guys, let me just outline something interesting. I want to click on your starting now. I have my reasons. Leave it alone. Once it's ready, it would call me. It will call me on the phone. Mr. Alex, I'm ready. Let's ride. Let's ride. Okay? So leave it alone. Next up would be the NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Okay. Monthly time frame. First things first. Let me clear out all these things I'm seeing on my charts. Take out all these guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, so monthly time frame is telling me what it's telling me. We're on a clear bearish trend, like an obvious bearish trend. Okay, it's not shaggy, it's not blurry, it's an obvious downward movement. Okay, now price has approached the blue bar, a turning point in the market, the major zones, and is printing rejections. The previous candlesticks were bulls. Okay, conflict. When the bearish trend and the bullish momentum has conflict down to lower time frame. So the bigger time frame is telling me on the bearish trend, and we have approached the major zone and bounced off of it. We are now trending close to the black line, the middle of these two zones. The middle of these two zones. FX student, you know what? You know how I got this black line. So yeah, the Fibonacci aspect of the course, and draw yours. It's ain't that hard. Okay, weekly time frame to explain things in detail for me. Alright, on the weekly charts, what we've got is an obvious downtrend followed by a trend line accompanying the downtrend. And from the looks of this guy, voila, beautiful. Oh, a nice pawn, Nasdaq. First touch, second touch, third touch. Third touch in confluence with a black line, interesting. And in confluence with Fibonacci golden zone, that's yes, it's a must. So we've got the trend line third touch, fifth golden zone, a black line, a key level, and that is all together, giving us a woolly zone. Alright, so Nasdaq is possible, has the possibility of dropping again to the blue bar to level 10866.2. Nasdaq might drop to this level, this blue bar, anytime soon. We've got 2 more days left on this week. So if I see a weekly candle, like a very weekly candle close, guys, just find yourselves next week to the blue bar. Alright? And if this blue bar fails again, if this blue bar fails to hold Nasdaq would bleed to 9600.0 region, printing a Fibonacci ABCD pattern. Okay, but if this blue bar stands its ground for the second time and pushes price up again, best believe Nasdaq has formed a double bottom. First bottom. If this guy holds his stand and push price back up again, up and breaking this trend line, breaking every story and going up again. This guy has formed a double bottom, which will now fuel a new move to the upside. Guys, you see how Forex works, it's very easy. Okay, so guys, if this blue bar fails to hold Nasdaq again, best believe Nasdaq has formed a double bottom. This is the first bottom, neckline, double bottom, and it breaks this trend line and start giving us bullish momentum. This is a clear case. Alright, listen up, let me explain something to you. If this blue bar holds price again for the second time, if this blue bar holds price again for the second time, best believe Nasdaq has formed a double bottom. The first bottom, the neckline, second bottom, which is first, second, double bottom. Alright, then it breaks this major guy, this trend line, for the third touch. You see why I always rely on the third touch, is not the fourth, and not the fifth, all the stuff. So if Nasdaq breaks this guy for the third touch and it breaks it, and the test of going up, first believe we have formed a double bottom. Neckline. Then if you now see a breakout, retest on neckline, this guy's going up. We're going up. This is a whole new move to the upside. And if I calculate this pip count of this, calculate this guy's pip counts, I should roughly get at least the same pip. Yes. Guys, this is it. If Nasdaq gives us double bottom might always move to the upside. Okay, then with the weekly time frame, just tell me or something. We're on bearish movement, momentum, that's just it. 2 more days to go. It's interesting. Daily picture. What's this guy telling me? What's this guy saying? What's this guy saying? So from the looks of this guy, from the looks of Nasdaq, when a turning point, it's turning point here, the minor levels here, area of value, area of value, area of value. Okay, I think I know where Nasdaq was holding down level now. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is Nasdaq. We've got a week, guys. Yesterday was really interesting. CPI news, the weeks, air touch, black line, supply order, all in one. Wow, all in one day, in one trade. Okay, so what am I seeing on Nasdaq? I'm seeing downward movement. Weekly, monthly, it's telling me downward, but on a bullish momentum, I need to confirm the daily, ride my sales. Okay, trend line, guys, always draw a trend line from the wicks, not the body, the wicks of the candlestick. The wicks, my students, always the wicks, always the wicks. The body will give you false signal. It will print out fast and false signal for you. But the wicks in return will give you slow and strong signals. Price had a reason for giving you out wicks, not just bodies. Okay, those wicks are something really important in the market. Do not ignore it. Okay, okay, guys, Euro AUD, Euro AUD, Euro AUD. Okay, from what I can tell, or from the perspective of Euro AUD, monthly time frame. Remember, price moves from zones to zones. Okay, price moves from zones to zones. Don't forget that. Now, what is this guy telling me? I know some would say Euro AUD will drop. Why? Because we've got another block here that has been mitigated. You know, I was seeing this somewhere, so I'm just saying something that has been mitigated. So my SMC brothers would call this an already falling pair. But I strongly doubt against this. Why am I against this? Let me explain. First thing is where a trend line forming here. And this is a first touch, second touch, and third has been broken. So this guy is simply forming a break and retest scenario. We break out the retest formation either to the upside, which I'm strongly biased to the upside. Reasons are we've come and tapped the major zone twice. First touch, second touch, printing nothing other than the double bottom, which I will show you on the one time frame. So Euro AUD is likely to go up. Is likely to go up. I tend to draw my cases correctly. Okay, and look at this guy. So now I'm trying to build cases why we've been here for the past couple of months, guys. I made this prediction on September. So it's almost 3 months and some days we've been watching this guy. December, November, October, September. 3 whole months and no trade. Just watching and waiting for the final move, the final upside movement, the final direction. Although the previous monthly candlesticks, we are having some indecisive pictures and some rejections to the upside, but I'm strongly favoring the upside. Now, if I look left to understand something, now I know why we've been on this level for quite some time. Now I know why we've been together for quite some time. Okay, this right here, this black line is troubling us. That issue is not in the past. That issue is here, here, here. If I look left again, I'm pretty sure yes, issues. So your AUD is fighting this black line for some decisive movements. And once you're done with this black line, it's peace. It's upside Euro AUD. Why am I so biased to the upside? Come down to the weekly time frame. So monthly is telling us bullish. This is a morning star pattern. The red guy, the hammer, bullish engulfing. Everything is taken. So morning star followed by some bullish momentum. I need to see bullish momentum. We've got 16 days left to call it a month of December. So I need those remaining 16 days to be some decisive 16 days. Okay? Weekly time frame, weekly time frame. Now observe this guy. Trend line has been broken, so we'll take it out right now. This is Euro AUD. Sorry. So turning points, turning points, turning points, turning points. Price has been on this level for how many weeks? 10 whole weeks. This is like 2 months and some days, right? 2 whole months and some days. Yes, 10 weeks, guys. 10 weeks, 2 months and 2 day and sorry, what was I saying? Sorry, guys, I'm saying sorry. So yeah, 2 months and 2 weeks. Yes, I'm correct. So Euro AUD has been on this neckline, doing nothing less than movement, just ranging, guys. It's just a box, a ranging box, guys. It's just a box, a calabash. Guys, we've been inside this guy doing nothing. Just ranging, going up, going down, going north, going south, go up, go down. Guys. And I'm seeing people buying buttons inside this whole calamity, inside this whole nonsense, this rubbish. It's just doing nothing here. Okay. So to be on the safe side, guys, just scale to the bigger picture. Now, that other block at first is sorry about here, which I'm not looking at anytime. I'm looking at it now or later, or leave it alone. So my pattern, this is a strongly built first bottom, second bottom, calling it a double bottom. Alright, double bottom. So Euro AUD, the P point of Euro AUD's pattern, this pattern is and would be this blue bar. So guys, Euro AUD is coming for this blue bar. It's almost a 1000 P prediction, guys. You know I love 1000 P points. Alright, so we're coming to this blue bar. That's just it. Euro AUD in nutshell is a bullish trend, and believe me, this guy must hold. It has to hold. This is a clear pattern, so it has to hold. Fibonacci, swing high, swing low. Okay, golden zone. We are currently testing above the 0.618. So guys, it's almost time. It's almost time. It's almost time to rally up. All right. It's almost time to rally up. You see how, guys, I'm breaking this chart down for you. Very simple, very clear, very easy. Just understand. It's not hard. Don't make your chart look too scattered. With the huge indicators, arrows, and all those stuff, all those toys. It doesn't work. Indicators. They don't work, man, guys. They are trash. I won't lie to you, they're trash. Okay, so trend line. Good. Look who's coming to life. We are coming to life. We are coming to life, guys. Okay, bigger picture, guys. Bigger picture tells a lot. So Euro AUD Now, this is it on Euro AUD. My view, my perspective on Euro AUD. First touch, second touch, guys. Any more touches of this trend line would skyrocket Euro AUD to the blue bar. And believe me, this is my view on Euro AUD, guys. Euro AUD. The next time I come back to YouTube is to tell you or show you that this guy has been on fire. We've rocketed ourselves to the upside. This is my view on Euro AUD. For a possible weekly 770 pips or roughly 700 pips prediction. I left 300, guys. I need 1000 pip prediction. Okay, so Euro AUD in a nutshell: bull run, bull run, bull run, bull run. Anything down, guys. We would find the downside if only this guy comes back and terminates this trend line and this black line. But I'm biased to the upside, which I strongly doubt. I strongly doubt this guy will play out. Okay. Now, if I go on a lower time frame, I'll find some inner or immediate trend lines. Let's check. Okay. So Euro AUD in a nutshell is a bull run. It's a bull run. It's a bull run. Let me try to do it because it's wild. So I will buy this guy. Mm, mm, mhm, mhm. Okay. Okay. So Euro AUD, guys, simple and short. This guy is going up. This guy is going up. The last hope for Euro AUD. Once you breach above this trend line, I repeat, once you breach above this trend line, I need to see a power candle break of this guy, and believe me, upside. We're on a bullish trend, and this is a bullish flag. Don't get deceived, don't get carried away. Bigger picture in a bullish flag. So once I see a 4-hour candle break of this trend line, guys, it's peace. It's peace. Euro AUD. Okay, my bias to the upside. But if we break this trend line and everything, start printing downward movement, start printing downside movements, guys, just leave it alone, guys. We find ourselves, okay? But my bias to the upside 80%, downside 20%. I'm done with Euro AUD. The next pair will be US oil. Okay, US oil. What's oil telling us? What is oil telling us? What's oil telling us? So, guys, the US oil, WTI, US oil. Okay, so after I banked some couple of pips off of this guy, I left it, like I gave it space to breathe. You know what I'm saying? I gave US oil some space, some breathing space. What I can tell on US oil is that oil might drop. Guys, monthly time frame is telling us sells, even on a bearish run for the past couple of months, since June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So next month might continue the bearish run. I don't know. Although we are at a major zone, so this will be a decisive factor, it's a deciding factor for US oil. If US oil should close inside this blue bar, we would wait. If it close above it, we would wait. If it close below it, as a sign, it's a sign. Alright. Now monthly bearish trend. Monthly is bearish trend. Okay. Any trend line forming from beneath? I don't think so. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is okay. So we've broken the blue bar on the weekly time frame. I am currently trying to build a base also before it finally leading to the downside. I repeat, we've broken the blue bar, the major zone at the weekly time frame. So we are currently, or US oil is currently trying to build a base before bleeding to the downside. If this base is being built smoothly, US oil might will drop to the green line, which is the 6.39. If that guy fails, oil will drop to 55.62. Guys, this is crazy news, man. Oh, this news is not really good, but I gotta do what I'm doing. I have to do it. My lies. Guys. Oil. I'm not really happy with the oil dropping in value, but guys, we trade forex, so let's just give it out. Let's just tell the news. Let's just give it out. Okay, December, guys. Oil might drop. Why am I saying this? Everything hindering oil to the upside has been taken away. Everything has been taken away. Oil has broken this trend line, broken the trend line, retested, broken the blue bar, guys. And forex move some zones to zones, so don't forget that. Oil might drop to 66.39 and then 55.62. So if these levels fails to hold oil will fall to 35 points. Let's just say $40 per barrel or $35 per barrel. Okay, if these levels don't hold or fails to hold US oil will bleed to 35.93. Call it US oil, call it WTI, call it crude oil, anything is oil. Oil is oil. Oil will bleed in value. That's just it. Okay? Everything holding oil from bleeding has been taken away. They have been breached, they have been taken out. Oil is likely to see the downside anytime soon. And believe me, I will be on the straight. Okay? I will try my best to be on the straight. This is not in the past, but let me clarify something. Okay. Daily time frame. Guys, if you check on my IG highlights, my IG stories, I took oil shots from this region, from $90 per barrel or $92 per barrel. I had up to 3 to 4 entries. I had the first entry here, then price dropped to $83 per barrel, which was within the golden zone Fibonacci. So I saw this coming and then I locked in my SL, put my SL to break even and close partials. And price came back up again to my entry, which I had already left the trade by that time, but I saw it coming. Then I entered again on this part, on this whole move. This was one juicy trade. I loved this entry. Let me explain how I took this trade. So it's on my IG highlights. I dropped it there. That's one of my best trades of the year. So the trend line. This was the whole move. So I can take it from here, guys. I had an entry from here. So I held everything. I held from this counter trend line break. From this whole move, I held to the downside. Oil dropped. Click and hold scenario. Oil dropped to this blue bar and I left. Ever since then, I've been on some other pair. I've been on stocks. So right now I'm back to the oil. I'm back with the US oil. So let's break things down. Okay. So on a daily perspective, oil is looking like it's building a base, but will drop to the downside. So I have no idea what oil will do next, but I'm sure of one thing: we're heading south, we're heading down. So if oil fails Oil wants to fight this blue bar, wants to fight this middle zone, this turning point. And if I look left, if I look up, this guy is here. This is a trend line on oil forming. This is the first touch, the second touch. So you might expect a third touch, but not now. I doubt to come now. I doubt to come now. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave the US oil alone. Oil will need to drop to this green line anytime soon. There's nothing really going on with the oil, it's just some downward movements, downward movements. So find yourselves on the bearish confirmation. Alright, so let me explain something again on oil. The reasons why oil dropped this level is because oil printed a double top up leading to the downside. That's not clear, that's not straight. So oil had printed a pattern which followed its move to the downside. Okay, so if you want a second entry, which I just left oil, guys, give the oil rooms to breathe. So if you're on this trade, good. If you're not on the trade, if you ain't on the trade, find a reason to be on the trade. Find a reason to sell. Do not just click sell because I said monthly is falling. Find a reason to click your sells, right? Do not just click it blindly, please. You'll get wrecked. I don't, you believe me, don't want that. Okay. So oil is bleeding. That's just it. Now, I guess I've done my best. I've done my best to touch everything on my watch list. The stocks, guys, I will mention stocks. Oh, I have Bitcoin left. Okay. Let me touch Bitcoin. Let me predict all these movements for next year and Bitcoin, BTC. The crypto world. Okay, so on my last call on Bitcoin, clear out all these guys. So I told you all, both on my Telegram channel and on YouTube up here, that Bitcoin is in danger. BTC, the crypto world, they're all in danger. Now, why is that so? I gave your reasons. Monthly is a clear case. Bearish. No signs of up. No signs of up movement. It's just sells. It's just sells. All right, and all these came to be from the very start of this pattern, double top pattern on Bitcoin, double top pattern, neckline broken, tested, it's dropping. Yes, sorry, BTC, guys, I'm sorry for that. BTC, guys, you see this blue bar? These guys are zones. They attract price. Price moves from zones to zones, guys. So, with all being said, let's check one or two on Bitcoin. Let me check one or two from Bitcoin. Okay, that's interesting. Guys, BTC is in trouble. Bitcoin is in trouble. Bitcoin is in trouble. Bitcoin is in trouble. Why am I saying this? Guys? Monthly, bearish trend. Weekly, a pattern has formed. Double top, which has been broken and is giving Bitcoin the reason to drop. More reasons to go south. The trend line has been forming right about here to the downside and has been broken, but it broke in a weird fashion, in a weird style. Guys, it broke above rotation, and guys, this guy is causing a kind of a confusion right here. Yes, Bitcoin broke above the trend line, which was expected for upside movement, but yet again, it broke above the trend line and broke beneath. I repeat, it broke above the trend line and broke beneath the blue bar, the major zone, the turning point. So Bitcoin now would be decisive If Bitcoin fails to break this blue bar, if Bitcoin fails to take out this blue bar, believe me, Bitcoin will fall. Bitcoin will drop. This blue bar, this whole region, this supply, this whole order, that is ground, and Bitcoin does something like this. Guys, we're going south. I'm not here to sugarcoat things for us, or I'm telling you the reality. I'm telling the live show of BTC. I won't lie to you all. So this is supplies around here. Supplies around here, I think so. Other block, or what you guys call other block supply, should be around here. Call it what you want, you're free. So do not deceive yourself. That's just it. So BTC might have some issues coming up here. Then some play out, some play out, some play out. If this whole region holds BTC, BTC will drop again and will drop to 13k region. But if they fail to hold BTC and this blue bar again fails to hold BTC, BTC will just drop and there's nothing that will stop BTC from going down. The higher picture is telling me south. So guys, it's south. We're going south anytime soon. Confirm your trades, your rides, prepare yourselves. If you know your investors, tell them BTC, the crypto world might bleed. We might bleed to the downside. Okay? Daily picture, daily perspective. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. Just ranging, going up. Guys, do not be carried away by what you're seeing right here. This Forex. Now, if I take out this trend line, I take out that trend line and draw a new one. Let me try to build cases why this guy will drop. Why will rise. Okay. Broken. We've broken past that guy. Okay. Okay. We got this guy in the building. So guys, I'm trying to build cases, reasons why Bitcoin will drop and should drop. I'm just showing you what technical analysis can do. Alright. Now, if BTC rises to this blue bar, this whole region, this trend line, we might see a fight. We might experience some, guys. This whole place right here, right now, will be the deciding factor for Bitcoin and for the crypto world. If Bitcoin finds issues here and then drops, like you see a bearish engulfing, a daily candle bearish engulfing, like daily candle close down from this region, like guys, it's danger. It's danger sign. It's danger BTC. It's danger crypto. It's danger ETH. It's danger sign for crypto world. Okay, so guys, just pray that Bitcoin fights its way up above these guys. But if Bitcoin fails, if Bitcoin fails, if Bitcoin fails, next year won't be some good. Next year won't be a good time to talk about crypto. If Bitcoin fails this whole movement, this might be it for Bitcoin and the crypto world. Okay, now on a 4-hour perspective, a 4-hour chart, BTC is just breaking highs, taking out highs. I heard this for yes, first, second, third, fourth, manipulated to right up. Okay, if I draw it this way, still correct. This way, still correct. Okay, we've been breaking highs, taking out highs, taking out highs. So BTC in a nutshell might come back down to be the base again. Interesting. Golden zone. You have a golden zone with area of value, trend line touch, all these together a release zone, so we'll leave it alone. Once price gets back into this golden zone, then we know what Bitcoin wants to do. Either you want to go up or you want to go down. Golden zone will decide what Bitcoin will want to do. Either we head up or head south. So all these will be decided inside this golden zone. Alright, so I think my work here is done for everything I've touched and explained and broken down. So guys, I think I will draw my curtains right here, right now. I've taken my time to predict and break down charts for all of you against the coming week, the coming month, and the coming year. So feel free to smash the like button and subscribe to get more content from my channel, Ep.3 Forex CRUISER'S. Then if you want to grab my course, the course I'm talking about, I will teach you how to get all these into place, how to get all these, how to know how the market moves. Kindly send a DM either on Telegram or Instagram. I'll reply you. The links will be in the description below. The channel link, Telegram link, and my IG link, and something else which I will put. So that's all. Trade safely, guys, and remember, always find reasons to click your buttons. Okay, jiggy vibes and peace out.